This is the Okanagan Valley, and in this video, I'm going to be exploring it. Between spring and fall, when I hear a Vancouverite say, "We're going away for the weekend," 7-8 times out of 10, when I ask them where, they always say, "We are going to the Okanagan." So I wanted to find out for myself, what is it about this Okanagan that is so special, really? Well, let's find out together. The Okanagan, also called the Okanagan Valley, is a region in the Canadian province of British Columbia, defined by the basin of Okanagan Lake and the Canadian portion of the Okanagan River. The region has a very sunny climate, dry landscapes, vineyards, and lakeshore communities. The economy is retirement and commercial recreation based. The Okanagan is only an hour and $45 flight from Vancouver, but why would I fly in when I can take in all the beauty that this majestic landscape has got to offer? So this morning we're heading to the Okanagan Valley. I hope I am getting the pronunciation correctly. Trust me, I've tried to rehearse this correctly with lots of videos online, but even the videos are confused. Okanagan, Okanagan, Okanagan. Anyway, so I won't be doing this trip alone. I'll be doing it with my wife and 3 other amazing friends. So we are up pretty early this morning. I'm normally not a morning person, but not when I have a trip to do with others.
So we are taking a detour of the highway to fill up gas, right? Yeah. I think I've been here with you before. The Costco here?
Right.
Yeah.
You were on the phone with Masayo. You went into the can.
I went where?
Washroom.
Oh, I can't even remember.
Oh, hilarious.
And Musayo is even asleep already.
It's a nice big Costco.
Jack is saying like the last time we came here, that I was on the phone with you. He remembers, and I can't even remember that I was on the phone with you.
And as we hit the road, we are welcomed by some raw, inexplicable fog amidst this early morning sunrise. It is a quiet but beautiful drive this early morning on the Trans-Canada Highway. Based on this experience, I 100% recommend setting out early if you want to make this kind of trip. This is especially important in the summer when you have tons of people making similar trips down to the Okanagan. We filled up the gas tank. This is why people come to Costco. 213. It's a thing that I bought 2 nights ago for $239.9. It's crazy when you think about it and realize that like just a year ago. But was it exactly around this time last year? Like all this place was covered in water.
November.
So pretty much like,
Pretty close.
yeah, almost a year ago.
But remember that atmospheric river started raining?
Yes.
It just didn't stop.
And then they said there was some sort of atmospheric river. Is that poop? Oh. Oh. The poop stench is so strong. Like, oh, People are fishing in that water. Wow, this is a golf resort. It's beautiful. All these blueberry farms have been harvested. They probably just prepare them for the next farming year. What a stunning backdrop. Imagine just living here. We pick up breakfast from the farm, lunch from the farm, dinner from the farm. It's the life in paradise. So Jack has pancake house mapped out for us. So I'm vlogging. And our first stop will be Rolly's restaurant in the town of Hope to grab some quick breakfast. Rambo. Sylvester Stallone, yes. Of course, every kid knows Rambo.
It was filmed here.
No way.
Yeah, and it's actually 40 years ago this week or this month or something.
So maybe Sylvester Stallone is gonna come here. Apparently this restaurant is a very popular restaurant because it was where the movie Rambo was shot many years back. Let me tell you guys, do you know I watched that movie? I was peeping at through somebody's window. That's how I watched the movie, Jack. Yes. So I'm just telling them that do they know how I watched the movie? The Rambo movie? I was watching it from someone's window. You know, yeah, we had like a black and white TV that if he wants to walk, you do like this.
That's pretty.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
I had eggs Benedict for breakfast. What a weird name to call a dish. Before Americans watching this come for me, please listen. Legend has it that a hungover Wall Street broker brought eggs Benedict into the world. In 1894, in the Waldorf Hotel in New York, Lemuel Benedict ordered 2 poached eggs on top of buttered toast, crispy bacon, and 2 poached eggs. And that's how Eggs Benedict was born. The name of the first person to order this particular dish whipped together was Lemuel Benedict. The name is weird, but even the origin weirder. Breakfast done, Okanagan Valley, here we come. Wow, not so fast. We've just come across a monument called the Hope Slide right next to the highway. It's a place where many lost their lives during an infamous landslide in 1965, so we want to check it out. While we're at this place, the Nigerian in my wife found a way to rear its head. She started suggesting we leave because she was afraid that the landslide might happen again. She has said it like 3 times. I ignored like 4 times. I ignored it 3 times. She said it might happen again. She's trying to say we should leave here.
That's why I said I'll be waiting. The mountain is waiting for. I need to hide up there before it to come down.
I know my mom is gonna watch this. So before she calls my phone to warn me from taking her daughter, that's my wife, to dangerous places, here's the research I made about why and how landslides happen. Landslides are caused by disturbances in natural stability of a slope, and they usually accompany heavy rains or follow droughts, earthquakes, or volcanic eruption. The weather is pretty dry and stable, so right now we have no fear or no worry about the possibility of a landslide happening. So there you go. So we hit the road again, and from this point we are heading towards Princeton, which is like the penultimate major town before we get to the Okanagan Valley. I must confess, this is one of the best views I've ever experienced in my entire life. Maybe something very close was the experience we had in Dubai. But imagine driving between mountains, going up and down windy roads that are carved right into the mountains and looking down into the valley. It's the kind of stuff you find in movies, really. And I can't believe that I'm fortunate enough to be living this experience. It's an out-of-world experience, to be honest. Canada is home to the largest number of lakes in the entire world. In the Okanagan Valley alone, you would find Spotted Lake, Osoyoos Lake, Skaha Lake, and the Okakwatakata of them all, Okanagan Lake. Well, the Okanagan Lake, also sometimes called Lake Okanagan, lies in the Okanagan Valley of the interior plateau of British Columbia between the Columbia Mountain and Cascade Mountain ranges. It is approximately 135 kilometers long and it has a surface area of 361 kilometers square. Its maximum width is 6.4 kilometers and its maximum depth is 242 meters. As we drive out of Princeton, we'll be driving past Keremios, Costin, with our destination being the very popular Osoyoos. At this point, we suddenly noticed vehicles stopping to take a look at a viewpoint, so we decided to check it out for ourselves. This viewpoint is called the Spotted Lake.
So it's Spotted Lake, Okanagan.
It is known to the First Nations community around here as Kliluk. It is a small but very interesting saline endurite alkali lake that is located between the Okanagan and the Semicamin valleys. The spots you see in the lake are actually very dense deposits of magnesium sulfate, calcium, and sodium sulfate with lower amounts of silver and titanium. This spotted lake is a very important site to the First Nations of this land because they revere it and they see it as a sacred site with therapeutic waters. But like almost everything pertaining to the history of this country, it was taken away from the First Nations during World War I. And after World War I, because I learned that they made weapons of World War I from the mineral deposits in this lake. Then after World War I, they sold some of it to the Ernest Smith family, and the First Nations recently just bought it back from the Ernest Smith family in 2001. This is very weird, isn't it? Imagine having to buy what was previously yours from the colonizer. Interesting. When next you're traveling down the highway 3 toward the Soyuz, make sure to check out this very important piece of history. This is why I love road trips, man. Imagine if I had taken the 40-minute flight down here, I would never have discovered this. Well, our journey continues, and our next stop is the popular town of Osoyoos. There is something about these towns that are nestled between mountains and lakes. It's just a beautiful sight to behold. I think if I could afford it, aside the fact that I love cities, I'll probably definitely come to live here, maybe for certain periods of the year. That explains why Vancouverites rush down here every summer. This is going to be our final stop before heading to our destination for the night, which is Penticton. The views are the same, driving between orchards and vineyards with a mountain or lake at the background. Welcome to Penticton.
Honestly, it's better in person
Oh yeah.
than on video.
The thing about vlogging or all these things is the fact that it's better in person. It's more beautiful. It's nicer if you're here in person. But the videos just give you a glimpse. You get, and if the story is told well too, whoever is watching it too will still enjoy the content.
Just like the sun on the water. It's the only thing.
The way it bounces off,
On
right?
the water. It's just
I won't be mentioning the name of the hotel we are staying because they didn't sponsor this video. But let me quickly show you guys through our room for the next 2 nights.
Good night, people.
Say good night. 2:22. See you.
Ah, man. What a day. Ah, man. What a day. So this is going to be our... What? Our abode for the next 2 nights.
2 nights or one? One now. Okay, tonight and tomorrow.
Ah, look at this woman. You want to go back to... Is that... You're tired of this trip already? We haven't even started.
I thought it was wrong. Hi.
You don't recognize his voice?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
But for now, all I want to do is to eat, rest, and get some good night's sleep.